That same bravado to this very bout tonight, boys.
They're going to have to bring a tank.
Tony P now restoring order, demanding that the team captains, or the choosing captains, if you will, get started here. Both men from each team still in the ring here. Things are starting to get crazy early on. Bear Country not looking to take their cues from anyone but themselves. Marching to the beat of their own drum, the open challenge has been issued, and InZanely Rude has answered it. These guys, you know, you talked about, John Roy, you talked about some talent going overseas. Well, these two gents were a part of that crew that went over to LDN representing New England and the States.
I knew that earlier. I just didn't want to be a jerk. Spoil it for everybody.
Well, yeah, no, I got you.
There it is. The XWA Tag Team Championships.
I did not know about Antonio Atama's return.
Nor did I. For the gold.
One of the more richer prizes of the XWA is now up for grabs. RJ Roode sporting a new do, but will he sport enough technicality to chop down Beefcake?
Oh, my God.
Beefcake's got a new do going on there, too. He's doubling his mass as well. The man is getting stronger each time I see him.
God, it's like running into a tank or a train.
A bear tank.
Something awful.
A bear train. Coors Light.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. RJ Roode kips up now. Got himself a Frankensteiner attempt.
Wow. Great agility by Roode.
Line tag made by Bernardo. Look at this now. InZanely Rude isolating Beefcake.
Nice move. Great tag team
teamwork.
They get two out of the deal. Look out. Roode chucked out of the ring by the monstrous Beefcake. Tag made to Bronson now. And this, we've seen this before with Bear Country. They're so good at cutting the ring in half, keeping their opponents in their side, their part of town, where they can do some serious damage.
Zane Bernardo lighting up Bear Bronson.
Not a smart move there, though. You're not going to get the chance to whip someone twice your size across the ring.
Nice little slide underneath him.
Beautifully done. A Hurricane Rana sends Bronson out to the barricade area.
Not the time for hugging, boys. You're going up against Bear Country. I don't know if you remembered that.
Why don't you hug this?
I remember the last time I hugged a bear.
Zane Bernardo throwing himself to the Bears, getting Beefcake off of his feet. Takes a shot at Bronson as well. What in the world is this? RJ Roode!
Oh, welcome back.
Roode all the way over the top rope. And Bear Country, a little bit worse for wear right now, having their problem. Bronson chucked back in the ring by Bernardo.
And Bronson rolls his way back out, but behind him is Beefcake, and that's a whole lot of bear right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. He might be going outside the ring. Nope.
Oh.
I thought he was getting tossed to the floor for a minute. Luckily for him, it was only into his tag partner.
Look at the scowl on that guy.
That's sarcasm, by the way.
The kick out at 2. Big trouble right now. And into the den right now of Bear Country. Bernardo, this is just disaster waiting to happen.
InZanely Rude is severely undersized. We've seen this before, and we've said this before. But so far, they have shown very few signs of offense. that spiking belly-to-belly driver applied by Beefcake. It's just a matter of time before they wear these boys completely down.
And I would say not much time.
I was going to say, InZanely Rude might be immensely screwed.
Oh, that midsection's really being worked over now. Beefcake relentless in his offense. And smart tactics by these guys. They're not just brawn. There's some brains here. They're not allowing either one of them to be too taken far out. You know what I mean?
No, that's great tag team wrestling.
It's what makes them so dominant. You know, we've seen them making huge waves up the East Coast, making their way western as the year goes on. Bear Country, they may look like they're not all there, but they are not the dumbest guys.
They're astute technicians in their own right. Certainly power-based as we see that ripcord Rainmaker executed well. Bronson with the pin, but Bernardo is just so tenacious. That's the thing about InZanely Rude. You know, they're used to being the smaller guys, but they also like to fly. Bear Country has taken them out of their element, has grounded both Bernardo and Rude.
It's a different type of strategy, too, Bear Country uses. It's just motivated by pure violence. I mean, they're in there to win. They'll tear apart their opponents, as we're seeing right now. But make no mistake about it. It's calculated violence. It's what makes it so scary.
A vicious headbutt to the rib cage right there. And that's going to just set up more of these power-based moves. The strength of Beefcake and a very hard slam. Little throat stomping.
I mean, they've caught their dinner. Now they're just playing with it.
Ooh! And Rude now taken right off the apron as Beefcake continues to completely decimate Zane Bernardo.
The kick right in the kidney.
Oh, boy. Double team effort now. And Bear Country really having their way with Bernardo right now, who is in deep trouble, in desperate need of a tag. There's the right idea right there.
Zane knows what he has to do. Does he have the strength to make it happen? That's the big question here, Corey.
Hooked up, snap suplex, and a beauty.
Bronson now with the cover here. Gives his opponent a lot of breathing room, in my opinion. But that could be part of the strategy as well, as we all know here in this booth, repeated pin attempts and repeated kickouts do, in fact, wear an athlete out.
Yeah, absolutely. With those huge arms now wrapped around the head of Bernardo.
Very emphatic no, he replies to Tony P's questions here. I mean, let's face it, guys. Sure, they're fighting an uphill battle, but what is at the top of the hill? The XWA Tag Team Championship, a pair of titles that has put several men on the national map in the 2.5 years they've been around.
Couple of shots. Look at how smart now.
Oh, right over.
Can Bernardo make the tag?
RJ Rude makes a smart choice, but he's not looking behind him here. Beefcake is getting to his feet. The action in the ring is certainly tense. Bernardo's looking to fight his way to freedom, but Bronson will not let go.
Oh, DDT to Bronson.
Still Bernardo in deep trouble. Needs the tag desperately.
Yeah, I thought it was over a long time ago, but I guess that's a reason InZanely Rude has been a tag team for as long as they have. These guys, it's no first day for them. They know what they're doing. They got to put up a fight.
Oh, what a trip.
But they're not going to stop trying.
And Beefcake trying to explain to the referee his justification. Oh, and like a train.
Ripcord, black hole slam, deep hook of the leg, still not enough, and Bronson is completely flabbergasted. That guy was convinced that he just successfully defended he and his partner's tag team titles.
And now, again, cutting the ring off. Nicely done. One more time, Bear Country in control. Tag is made, and here comes the bigger of the two. He's got to be 300 pounds if he's 1 pound. Bear Beefcake and the power. Oh, God. A crushing slam.
Big guys like this are not supposed to fly.
But they can.
And they will. What comes up must go down. And Beefcake throws himself to the canvas with that springboard moonsault attempt.
Unbelievable that a man his size can even execute that move.
Bernardo with a slight push-off makes the tag to Rude.
Here we go. Fresh legs for Roode. He has got his work cut out for him. Nice enziguri. Nice back elbow. Roode hangs on, beautifully executed. The Hurricane Rana takes the big man down. Look at this.
Oh, and Roode is fighting. Can he get Bronson up on his shoulders? And he does! The power on display of this young man is impressive. Followed into a Falcon's arrow cover here. Oh, but he took a little bit too long.
A near fall, though. Amazing.
RJ hitting the gym.
You can see that definition in his frame, and he's relying on every bit of it. Fighting the fight with Bear Country in this uphill battle. Hot in the pursuit of the XWA Tag Team Championship titles.
Really slugging it out right now. Bronson hangs onto the rope. Roode having a lot of trouble getting the big man moving.
Bronson's looking to call out to his partner. He's desperately hanging on to that top rope. RJ Roode is looking to whip him off.
One more time. Wow.
And I think Bronson's head spiked off the canvas that time.
It looked that way.
Beefcake has not been tagged. He's not the legal man here. But he's got RJ Roode up on his shoulders. St. Bernardo hot in the pursuit as well.
Holy God.
What in the world is this?
Jesus.
Holy God. Oh, my good Lord.
I think that's why XWA is Bear Country.
Oh, man, alive. The unbelievable display of power.
Sincerely impressive as both members of InZanely Rude have been single-handedly taken out by Bear Beefcake. That is just something to behold. The big man here, not the legal man in the matchup, knowing that his partner's not in a good way right now, is grabbing the bull by the horns. But the Pop Punk Provocateurs have got another plan in mind. Big assist by Bernardo. Double stomp for good measure.
I'm looking around. The fans are in disbelief at everything that just happened.
Oh.
Bronson coming in to break it up.
And Tony P hesitant to make that pin count, knowing full well that Bronson is the legal man for Bear Country.
Bodies strewn around the ring.
The absolute carnage that is taking place in this arena right now is almost unfathomable. But the fact that InZanely Rude continues to dust themselves off and get back on the saddle, guys, I'm almost speechless.
You do have to give them a lot of credit against this huge, huge force. And look at this, Gamely fighting back. Uppercuts all over the place, chops. Referee has lost control. Look at, he's standing far away from that shit. I don't blame him.
And both members of InZanely Rude continue to take it to Bear Country, scaling this steep hill as they must.
Oh.
Pair of pump kicks floors them yet again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Sheer decimation.
That's done.
No!
And I I can't believe it.
Tony P continues to say that this match will continue, much to the chagrin of Bear Country. Ladies and gentlemen, myself and my two colleagues, we were on the edge of our seat, convinced that this match was over. All of us sitting corrected. Boy, oh boy, it just goes to show you what kind of stock is in those titles.
You know what it goes to show you is what kind of company XWA is, that on a Thursday night for $5 you get matches like this. Give me a break. Oh, no. The setup here.
Bronson now scales the buckles here, per the orders of Beefcake. Set up in the electric chair. And this is just a whole lot of humanity. Oh, God!
Good Lord.
Again.
Tony P's now found himself cornered by Bear Country. The champs are completely out of their minds. They don't know what it's going to take to put away these two young bucks.
I've never seen anyone so game as this InZanely Rude team. They are just, oh man, now they're taking a beating. Simultaneous beatdowns in the corner.
The refusal to give in, that never say die attitude is just what the XWA is all about. But things have gone too far, and it looks like Tony P is calling this a no contest.
What an insane night of action here.
By referee Tony P, that the winners of this match by the result of a disqualification, InZanely Rude!
InZanely Rude gets the win.
However,
They don't look like winners.
still your XWA Tag Team Champions, Bear Country!
As the titles cannot change hands via disqualification or countout, Bear Country will lose this match, but they will retain their championship titles. And they have absolutely laid to waste the team known as InZanely Rude in the process. Anywhere else, they would be facing assault charges. That is enough for crying out loud.
Apparently not, and Bear Country going back for more.
It's done.
Oh,
All right, guys,
God.
enough. Come on.
And look at this, how game is Bernardo.
This match has been over for at least a good 3 minutes. No one is happy with the outcome, but someone's got to get control here.
And finally, Beefcake and Bronson head on out.